Legend of Total War here with part 19. So I did say this would be episode 20, but it turns out I got my figures wrong. This is actually episode 19. It turns out I miscounted after episode 7 or after episode 16. Anyway, added up all the episodes that I've got. This is actually episode 19 of my Europa Universalis 4 Let's Play campaign as France. Anyway, previously, everything's pretty good. We've just conquered Pisa and Siena so that we can fabricate claims on Rome, because I want it. The Moors, I think they went, or I call them Moors, Morocco, went and fought Castile. They took one region by the look of it, and revived Leon and Navarra. So Castile's not looking too good after that. I imagine they probably had to pay out a fair bit of cash. We're also over here, making various gains. That's all good. People are wanting alliances with me because I've got 4 out of 6 diplomatic relations, and 2 of them are about to be annexed completely. So I'm, I've vassalized Portugal, and they're getting annexed. So what is next on the agenda? Well, our aggressive expansion is a bit high. So we'll want to... Oh, that's right. The next thing on the agenda was to take this. But then, of course, aggressive expansion is a bit high. We're probably best just waiting. I got a little bit antsy over the previous episode. But then I took a break and was like, hang on a second, hang on. Yeah, let's just wait on that. We're definitely going to take it, like, right away. But wait maybe a year. Now, since we've got aggressive expansion over here, let's start looking towards things to do elsewhere. So, well, part of the problem is that we've only got 3 diplomats, and 2 of them are going to be busy. This one's busy for... let's see, how long are they going to be busy for? Roughly until 1542. So another 10 years. Oh, right. As well, let's mothball the forts. I don't see any reason to leave them on. Just because you get army tradition doesn't mean I think it's worth doing. So yeah, we're exploring the other side of South America now, and they should actually be able to make it up to here without basically sinking at sea. That was the main reason why I wanted to get a colony there. But this explorer here has lived way longer than our first one. He died so quickly. But he explored enough for us to get where we needed. So we're gaining a lot of well, not a lot, but we're gaining some diplomatic power now because our reputation's a little bit tarnished due to overextension, and because our new king is much better on the diplomatic side of things. So that's all good. But once our overextension is down, this will only go up by +2. +3 if I can get... Let me just see here. If I insult them again, it's only going to... I'm going to have to humiliate them if I want to do anything. But if we have a look at this... Right. I've got 88,000 men. The Ottomans have 70,000. Is it worth throwing away an entire generation's worth of soldiers just to get 30 power projection? I don't think so. That Hagia Sophia. I haven't decided who I want to get as an ally yet. We allied with Hungary. Our royal marriage with them ended. Why is trust going down? Oh well. Okay, cool. Another colony finished. Can we get to here? Yes, we can. Our colonial range will actually make it. This is purely for exploration reasons. We need bases so that our ships can actually explore without getting sunk at sea. No, there's no point. Where's Swellendham? Is that this one here? Okay. Shouldn't that have been colonized to our stuff anyway? Alright, we need to drop down their expenses. The funny thing is I dropped it before, and I was like, no, we're about to go to war. And then now I'm like, oh wait, no we're not. Because we don't want a coalition against us. Like, it's only one region and we do have a claim on it, but it's pretty close to Austria. Guaranteed by Scotland. Scotland's allied in a war against Denmark and Norway. Wonder why. But it could be a good time to actually attack them. I've actually got no casus bellis against Scotland. Well, I used to, but they wore off. Just thinking what to do about Scotland. Because if we want to conquer stuff without Austria's concern, we go up against them. I guess maybe we should not worry about Europe right now. But I don't want to conquer out here too quickly, because these guys here have a lot of overextension now as it is. Also, I've got this army standing around here not doing anything, because I just didn't feel like hiring another conquistador. What am I doing here? Because we've got 9,000 men here. It'd be good to bring them back into circulation for the army, I suppose. How are we able to get another leader? I must have, with one of the previous technologies, I must have... No, I don't want to look at Scotland. This is Anglican, right? Where does it say where I get the leaders from? Maybe under military? Government ranks feudalism. Oh, when we became an empire. We got another one, I guess. Because I've pretty much always had power projection. We've always had feudalism. Right, okay. And then there's this here. So that runs out 9th of March, 1534. Grant to generalship. We can recruit the conquistador here. Yep, let's do it. Oh. I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. It's not bad. Alright. Keep exploring. It's only going to last a year, so looking at their influence... Hang on, with them at 90, let me just check this. Because I'm curious to see what happens if you get them to 100. Okay, 3% a year, 3% a month. It won't make it. It'll get to 36 and be like, blah, blah, blah. It's done. End of the golden era. Oh well. It's good while it lasted. Our golden era passed, spanned 1483 to 1533. It got us to where we needed to. Now we can sort of relax a bit. How many colonies do we have going at the moment? 6. Wait, didn't I send a guy over here? That takes him an entire year to get there. Check out them fucking maps. Funny thing is though, right? I always think back to the Senkoku Jidai area for Japan, and the Europeans were present during that time. Maybe not at the beginning, but that's when they showed up. And that's, you know, it spans like 1540 till 1603 or something. I don't know the exact dates. You gotta get there. You gotta really work on it to get there within that time frame. To go around here, you'd have to go around, because it'd be around here. Wait, no, the Pacific Ocean's way larger than the Atlantic. It's be about there. Papal States insults us. Whatever. Clergy's still a bit of a problem. Good, he made his way up here. Alright. Southeast Pacific time. If I go through this entire game and we don't find a single city of gold, I'm actually going to be really annoyed. Beloved heir dies. Oh my god. Herogod gains a church there. But look at this guy. 536. Really fucking good. But he has got a weak claim. No, that's... Look, I can get my legitimacy back up. That's fine. That's a really fucking good heir. We didn't lose stability, so it's okay. But you've got to stay alive now for 15 years, so no becoming a general. I did say we needed to build a spy network here. Got to make claims on Rome and Umbria, because Umbria will be handed over to Naples, which I suppose I should do that one first, because that way it'll cost 20, and then this one will cost 20 as well, as opposed to the other way around with 20 and 25. It'll just be quicker. So we just chill for a little bit. Could speed things up, but I like 2 times speed. I like sitting here at this speed. It's not like nothing happens. Things are happening all the fucking time. So by this point in history, the Ottomans would have already conquered the Mamluks. But it's not like the Ottomans aren't doing badly. They're like second to me. Oh no, they're not. Muscovy and Ming are still ahead of them. Hungary is number 7th, then there's Castile. They don't have a whole lot of development. Of course, they've lost a lot of territories recently. Oh, god damn it, we're gonna have to deal with that. Because otherwise they're gonna break the Portuguese. And it's gonna slow things down. We don't want them to convert Portugal. Alright, where's my ship? Where'd I put them? Over here. Alright, you two meet a province. This is why I kind of regretted making them do this. How far have they come along? They've almost converted it all to Catholicism. Almost. Right, I'm gonna have to pay for the troops, obviously. Oh, this is the wrong fleet. Hurry, because we're taking attrition in our own lands here. I think that one was using a freebie. It wasn't a free one. So if we recall you... Because I'm in no rush to get that done. We don't need to come around the other side here because we're here. What about over this way though? To go further up this side. Because you really need to explore more out that way, I suppose. Because our colonial range is much larger now than it was at the beginning of the campaign. This is almost finished. We still need to get Antilles done, so let's do that. Probably best we don't land straight at Lisbon. And in Porto first, take this, and then hopefully we've got time to do it. How are we going with our vassals? So, if we're looking at Portugal, wow, they're paying me a lot of money. They have 8 bank loans. Oh, this is why we need to annex them quickly, because all of that debt will just disappear. I don't take on that debt. But they're paying currently 2 gold per month in interest. Sure, I'll press that issue. Who gives a fuck about Burgundy? There we go. And now it's all okay. Like I said, it wouldn't have lasted long enough. Oh shit, I forgot to put the general on top of that. It would have sped it up. Okay, good, that's done. This guy's lived a pretty long time. Good to see. Unless he was the guy that we hired with the general thing. Oh, I've got 5,000 men out here, right, that I've just fucking forgotten about. Let's go pick them up. I mean, gold's pretty good at the moment. There is no way I would choose lack of stability. many ships can I hire? Okay, we can hire a hell of a lot more ships. It might be a good idea now to start building caravels. Because I remember people saying that these ships here end up making you a hell of a lot more money than they cost in the long run. But I wanted to make sure that I could kill my enemies more than become a big trade power, at least at first. But now, I'm ready to become rich with trade. So I'm pretty sure the naval upkeep's not that much. Okay, good, that one's done. At the same time, good I guess. Florida. Nah. I'm gonna call it United Slaves of America. The USA. Let's see if it renames it. I just lost all of my American viewers. United States of America, fuck you, legend. Did it work? United Slaves of America, there you go. Okay, we got a claim time now. So, fabricate it firstly on Umbria. I don't even know if I can do it to them. Well, let's just see. Because they're a different kind of vassal. And then we go to Naples, and can we grant claw? Okay, we can. Good. But I want Rome for myself. But they can have everything else around here, I don't really care. And when I can't give them any more territory, that's when we annex them. Oh shit. How are we going with this? I'm pretty sure there was a. Let's see, 6. There's no islands out here for us to colonize. Yeah, look how big the Pacific is compared to the Atlantic. I mean, it's bigger. It's not that much bigger. That's a fart. Okay, so we haven't really started much on here. But this was part of a mission. That's why I'm focusing on that first. I just got that one there because I don't even know why now. I mean, we're making some profit out of it. It's just piss poor, that's all. All in due time. It all adds up. I definitely find it helps if you don't have them hired all the time. Just put, because they just like die. He got sick at a camp and died. I only just hired him like 4 days ago. Well, oh well. Queen for the people. Let's have a look here. Gain 5 legitimacy, or we gain... Wait, I don't need national unrest. We don't have a rebellion problem. I don't need... Waste of time. It was just wasted. Rebel faction is 20%. It's nothing. I chose humanist. You know, we're not gonna have huge rebel problems, and we've got high stability. Actually, I would like higher stability, but we need to use up a lot of that stuff. We finished with these, didn't we? Yeah, that's all done. Ah, that reminds me as well. Now that that's done, we can add a policy for colonial expansion, which will take more diplomatic power, which is fine. We can afford that even now. Can I just, like, have another option that says no? My conquistadors in this campaign are just not doing their job. That'd make a fair bit, but I'm gonna end up what's their face having it. Plus, this will use up a lot of administration power, and I don't want to spend that just yet. Please give me some administration power. Well, whatever. For me, that's kind of a good thing. Like, I don't care about their relations. Gain 10 unrest in Siena, but we get a probably not a good idea. Yeah, then send some troops. Let me have a look at my, what's the called stuff here. So we got 200 saved up. We got heretics deported. Okay, we don't need this anymore because we're not using it for a long time now. What else is there? Development cost, stability modifier, missionary strength 1%. We're pretty good for manpower. National unrest -1. Well, our unrest is already not particularly a problem. We've only got 2 regions just because we conquered them recently. I just don't see anything here that we really need. I guess manpower recovery speed would be good. It's always good to have more reserves. I guarantee you they'll get used up. Okay, how stable is Mexico? Are we ready to expand them? Okay, good. They haven't got any bank loans. They're actually making some profit. They got a colony over there. That fort maintenance is only 0.51. Did they turned it off? Still, I'd like to have actually destroyed it. Still, that's actually pretty clever of them. You don't always see them do that. Could easily conquer these guys here. Wouldn't even be a problem for us. Let's just wait until this is done here, and then we'll declare war on them. We'll see how much this increases the amount of money we get from... Hang on. We shouldn't be doing it here, because this one's not as valuable. We should do it in the... Probably there would be the most valuable. Although, really, take your pick. I'd probably just keep it up here. There's quite a few extra ships. We'll see how much extra that costs. So maintenance is 0.04 ducats each month, right? 0.04. We got 21 here. Let's just say 20 times that. What's that? Oh god, maths. 20 times that, we'll do 10, 0.4, 0.8, 0.84. Okay, it's not even 1 ducat each month. So, we go protect trade, we go English Channel. I'm expecting the English Channel to go up by more than 1. If it doesn't go up by more than 1, then this is a waste of money. Not to say we'll disband them, because it'll be useful later on in the campaign, but let's just see how much it goes up by. This one here. From 7.61. Good. They're doing their worth. Doubling their worth. And we've got another one here. That's a caravel. Oh, it's the same thing. It'll eventually just join up with them. Austria again. Fucking... They haven't done any of these. So that's not gonna happen. Usually by this stage they would have at least done the first one. So the dominance of the clergy, that's gone on to 58. We do need to be mindful of it. The first thing to drop off... Hang on a sec, it's 1535. This is not until 1545, so we've got 10 more years until then. Loyalty is not the issue, it's influence. If I gave them a generous donation, that would just give us extra church power. We don't need that. Yeah, the problem is this. But we can't have this go on for 10 more years. We can't have it go on for 5 more years. This has to be dealt with at some point. So at this rate, 1st of May, 1539. Just need to be we could stop it on the 31st of June. Oh my god, other way around. 31st of April. Oh, 30th of April, 1539. Get your dates right. Damn, that's some hell of an exploration going on over here. Like Australia would be just there. Where's their ship? It's like this here is like where they go. Okay, that's the half of the map right there. Yeah, I don't want the royal marriage offer from Hungary. Just catching up. How far behind is it? Next one's at 14, which... That's fine. So that gives us textile manufacturing. Yep, whatever. Production efficiency, yearly corruption. It's all good. And there, it's caught up. Our innovativeness is good. Okay, we're about to reach printing press. So, let's have a look to see if we're eligible for it. We are eligible for it. That doesn't mean it's going to happen in our province, but if it does, that would be good. I think it's much more likely to happen in Germany. Oh, God. Political marriage is as much a union as a contract of mutual support. The Delatour family expects that the Emperor will heed the advice of the Queen and actively look after their and his interests. Lose 20... No special favors. This will result in lessened cooperation of the Delatour on the local level, and they will also hold it against us in future. I don't want to lose army tradition. Especially because it's so high. Well, anything... Either way, it's bad. But I'm going to go with this. I'm sure so... Either way, either way it's bad. That's all there is to it. Property Act, missionary strength. I'll take that. Could drop that now, but it's going down. Got to be patient with it, and then when they rise up, just kill them, because we're probably not going to be able to avoid that. Alliance from Saxony. They're too small for me to care. Oh shit, this has gone on too long. What do you know? You end up getting... Okay, we've already claimed that. There we go, and let's pull that back. So that we've almost gotten rid of the Papal States, but when they're gone, they'll emerge somewhere else. Aggressive expansion, yeah. So our truce with them ends 1543, so not for a while. Not unless we declare war on one of their allies. Navarra. Okay, this is interesting. Now, if we declared war on Navarra, they're only allied with the Papal States. Independence guaranteed by Castile. How strong is Castile? They are weak. They probably wouldn't even come to their aid. But I lost my claims here, like very recently. How's this going? Aggressive expansion to 28. Taking Rome will piss them off so much. Alright, we got our diplomat back. What was I going to do with it again? That's right, we're going to declare war on over here. Yep. After we've... I think we'll beat up on these guys for a little while. Just a little while. Might even bring some of my guys back over there. Go pick them up. Time to go pound down on some natives. European style. No allies. Sucks to be you, but then again I've fucked up a little bit here. We should have had that ready to go. Now we're starting to make some decent coin. How are we going for tariffs? Shit, but give me 100 years and I'll get it up to 100 at least. No, that's a stupid idea. Mexico doesn't even have an army. Yeah, no army. They're making good coin. I guess they expect me to do all their dirty work for them, which is fine, I don't mind doing that. I mean, they've got a lot of work to do here. Gotta give them... It's not an easy job. Converting them and changing their culture. We've also got this to do over here. Mustn't forget about that. %of the way through annexing Portugal. But once this is done, that's going to slow down to a fucking halt. Now, did we get any claims? No, they haven't done it yet, which means I'm going to have to do it myself. Oh, finding the Fountain of Youth would be good. Please don't fucking fail me. Weren't we like somewhat of the way to finding one of them and then we just never did? What happened to the... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so... Oh my god. Tales of a fountain that brings eternal youth to anyone who bathes in its water or drinks from it have long been known. Some have always rejected this idea, while others have searched for it to no avail. We will be successful in finding the water of life, this fountain of youth, simply because we have found someone in who has seen it and is willing to take us there for a price, of course. France gets the search for the fountain of youth until the end of the game. But didn't we have that for El Dorado? And we just... It's not there. Like, I don't mind... Oh man, my money's down. I don't mind paying them, but we haven't found any of this shit yet. And if it's like, oh, you got a 5% chance of finding it, fuck it, just whatever, it's only money. Search for the Fountain of Youth. I never cancelled that mission. I don't even know where they are. Down here. So they're hiring troops now, but that's okay. All we gotta do is capture this and then we're done for them. I pressed a claim on that fairly... a long time ago. We could... And they've got no allies, so we can deal with them when we're finished. Maybe you could come over here and help instead, because we don't have any claims over there yet. I'll start pressing a claim though. To help speed up the growth of this colony. There's another one over here that can be done as well, Louisiana. Kind of wishing I had started Portugal first, but then... it's fine. Who needs diplomats? No diplomat to send. Just like, we're in no rush. Just keep them busy, you don't actually have to kill them. Actually no, when we take that they'll turn into rebels. But they're easy to stack wipe at that point. Oh, we've won? Good. Oh, god damn it. This is the problem when you don't have enough diplomats. This is all just going to be undone, but whatever. Oh, we actually found it. Finally, something good happens with this DLC. Wrinkles fade away, eyesight improved, gout disappeared, and troubled minds finally found peace. Water sweeter than nectar, clearer than any cut diamond, and more well guarded than the crown jewels of any country. But now it's ours, the fountain of youth. Be careful though, as imbibing in the precious water might cause some unforeseen side effects, too much of the good stuff and all that. So, we gain 800 ducats. San Louis, I guess that's over here, gets Water of Life until the end of the game, giving local construction costs, local unrest. It's going to be ages until we can colonize it, but at least we got it. It's 3 bits inland. You just keep doing that. Good job. I would have thought that would be the least likely one to occur. So I'm assuming that all of them are worth 800. That are all worth the same, and various other effects. Because I remember I found Queer River here once before, and it gave pretty much the exact same thing, although not too much like extra base taxes and stuff. So then for 1541 or 2 inflation. Are we reducing our inflation at the moment? No. Reducing global tariffs by 10% right now is like nothing, because with tariff income it's just not a big deal. It sucks, but we gotta do that. Turn a blind eye. Gotta do it. I wish they didn't take so long to get back here. Oh, that didn't take long at all. Okay, so let's declare war. Whoops. They can handle it. Oh wait, there's no fort here, right? Oh, it's too late. When's our truce with them end? Not for ages. I just ignore them. I don't give a shit. Wasting my time offering them or accepting their peace treaties. Not peace treaties. You know what I mean. Military access stuff. It's always the best when they don't have any allies. Just stomp them. It's nice and quick. Good. All 3 of those getting caught. Oh, they're an accepted culture. Portugal's not going to be able to deal with that. Alright, I'll have to go back and deal with it. Oh, they got a lot to do. But it's looking good. It's good to clear up the map. Just judging on that, looks like we've discovered about half of the known world so far. Most of it, of course, is water. So we'd probably have a few dominant trade resources, which is good because that's what keeps happening. Good to get all of them. In fact, let's have a look at the trade stuff. Where is it under? It's under trade goods. No. Trade strategic goods. Here we go. So grain provides land force limit modifier. No one's getting the trading bonus, but the production leader is them. Wine, national unrest, we've got that bonus. Wool, ship cost, no one's got that bonus. Oh, wait. No trading bonus, but we're the production leader. Okay. Mercenary. Just seeing what's good. So these guys here, they're getting yearly prestige from fur. Meh, whatever. Although I'd like to get that. I'd love to get everything. This one does the same thing. Naval supplies. No, that's naval supplies. Thing. Copper, recruitment time. Not really a big deal. Gold doesn't do anything. So iron does regiment cost. I'm assuming that's like upkeep. I don't know. Global tariffs from slaves. Congo is the top producer. I might have to get myself some slaves. If I can get the trading bonus, especially when I become huge, become the market share. Well, that'll be bad, but also good at the same time. Diplomatic reputation from Ivory. So we definitely want to get our fingers right into the arsehole of Africa there and get that ivory, because that's going to come in handy for annexations and other things. Tea advisor cost, that's pretty good. So Ming, I'll have to go Ming them up. Chinaware, whatever. Still be good. Spy network construction, don't really care about that too much. It's good. Cotton, that should be mostly in America. Afghanistan is current leader. I don't know. Sugar, that doesn't matter. I don't ever reduce war exhaustion. Goes down passively. So for tobacco, I'm getting a trading bonus, right? So foreign spy detection, cool. Cocoa, we've got the trading bonus as well as that. So do the Inca. So if I was to go and take all over Inca stuff, that should give me 40% roughly. What are they on? Doesn't matter. Manpower recovery speed, so that's good. Max promoter culture from silk, not a really big deal there. Chance of new heir from dyes, I don't see how that works, but whatever. Development cost minus 5% from tropical wood. Cavalry cost from livestock. Tons of truce faith with incense. Diplomatic technology cost with glass. Paper. Paper's good. I would like... Well, we got some of that. And some glass. There doesn't seem to be on there for military technology costs. Yearly inflation reduction from gems. And somehow we have negative production on coals. But that would be good as well. Just some good shit in there. All in due time. We'll get it all in due time. I don't think we'll be able to do world conquest because the world is so damn big and the amount of time you have is so small. So little, I should say. Yeah, I should watch out. This is getting pretty dangerously close. What's he doing? He's got a living disaster. It's gonna ruin him. Okay, I think our aggressive expansion here is enough that we can... Oh, they went and got themselves allies. Bremen isn't... Aren't they... Oh, okay. Hamburg, Lübeck, Ulm. All of them are like useless shits. But I don't have that many men left in Europe. This is all I've got left. Plus I've got to go over there and deal with this. Maybe I should have done it right at the start, but it's alright. We'll get it eventually, we just need to wait for the right time. Really, is this all I've got left in Europe? Oh, it's the wrong ship. They haven't made it back yet. Oh no, there's some over here. Okay, it's 29,000. We're good. So I want to pick up as many of them as possible. Actually, just drop them off. We got time to deal with that. Take them ages before they actually manage to capitulate Portugal into giving it back. Wish I could get 50 power projection, but like I said, it's not worth it to just smash up Austria, Ottoman Empire. Whoops. Alright, and you guys are out of here. See, how do you get back so quickly? Good, they seem to be able to handle that. Alright, where else do they have claims? They've made a claim on Mexico. Mexico's claimed Mexico against Tlalnepantla. That's against... Yeah, okay. That'll also include them. They've got various allies, which none of them matter. Can take them all on at once, it's no big deal. Where'd they go? I don't know. %. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's sort it out. Their loyalty with us at the moment is fine. So, if we drop that down, they will start to lose loyalty. But it can't be helped. Otherwise we're in looming disaster. So yeah, this is going to start going down now. Hang on. Oh yeah, total change of 0.15. Okay, that's fine. Just until the looming disaster shit goes away. Progress -1 each month. Then once it's gone away completely, we can give it back. Ah, there they are. They walked right into Moroccan territory. Fine by me. Just out of curiosity, should we bother to reconquer this stuff? Who do we go to war with? Nah, I can't be bothered. Just for two piss poor regions. Okay, Mexico's actually building up their forces now. Okay, we can't have that many people stand on top of it like that. Oh, I've already taken this. Okay, aggressive expansion over here is getting really low again. Because it goes down so fast due to all my modifiers. Who's next? I think we'll go smash them up. So we've got to go pick them up. It's been a while since it's smashed up here. Oh, we could take them on if we're bringing everyone back. These are all like weaklings. Yeah, we could take that on. If we're, like I said, if we're bringing an army back, which we will after this war is over. France gets influential trading power, or I'll just grab that. Oh, we're at war over here? Bypass the truce. Also, we're at an hour, so I suppose we'll end the episode here. So, I think everything went pretty well. We had some bad luck, some good luck. It all averages out in the end. And we are conquering the new world, and we actually didn't do anything in the old world today. Just because aggressive expansion, but it's gone down enough that we can move on to something else. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 20, actually part 20 should be next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.